Autonomous driving. So what is autonomous driving? Well, it's a car that has the software and the equipment allowing it to drive by itself without a human driver. The car has LiDAR, light detection and ranging, which is a form of sonar, and it helps the car see the surroundings and how to move. So it's the same sort of technology on how sonar works. There's also GPS and IMU, which is inertial measurement unit sensors. And those help just like locate the car like exactly where it is, like on a GPS map, and then knowing which routes to take and whatnot. And it also uses deep learning in order to better predict other drivers and traffic patterns. So who uses autonomous driving? Well, consumer use has proven to be an effective recipient of autonomous vehicles. There are a lot of just normal commercial automobiles that have this self-driving function, and they seem to be popular. And businesses are at the forefront of these self-driving vehicles. I mean, somebody has to make them, like Tesla, Google, Volvo. Those are just a few. There are more, but I mean, they are the ones putting in a majority of the work and the research into improving it. So why use autonomous driving? Well, the strengths are that for manufacturers, it's not very expensive, like, well, relative to the price of manufacturing a vehicle, and they're autonomous, so um, no need for a human driver once they're fully working and capable, and they can help with safety. Eventually, when the technology gets better, they might be able to react um, better to certain situations than a human would. Some weaknesses are that, well, as of now, cannot be fully autonomous. Like, the driver still has to be aware of what's going on in case they need to take over. And really, only higher end cars have the function as of now. So, like Tesla, Google, Volvo, like all of those cars are pretty expensive. In terms of car prices in general. And they can also hinder safety if there are any software malfunctions or glitches or anything of that sort. Opportunities are for businesses, for delivery drivers, and convenience for consumers, and public transportation possibly. The threats are a question of need. So some consumers might see it as just totally unnecessary, and the and a possible stigma if failure arises. So if there is some large incident about a self-driving car that could cause someone harm, then that could lead to a stigma against self-driving cars. So where are they used? Well, they're really only being used in like higher end automobiles. I mean, other than um, researching and improving the driving, but for consumer use, they're really only in like higher end automobiles. And this means that only in those areas where people can afford to buy those higher end cars are where those self-driving cars are going to be. And for businesses, the main use would be delivery. These businesses would just be looking to improve efficiency, trying to, um, like cut costs and just be a better business. And the technology has not advanced enough for most businesses to invest in that just yet. So when is it used, or when will it be used? Well, I see mass adoption of self-driving cars hopefully within the next 10 years. The technology has advanced at an extremely fast rate. When you look at like when it was first implemented into a car, and implementing the technology into vehicles does not cost manufacturers an extra large amount of money. So that's another good thing. People want convenience, and once people and once enough research is done into the safety, it'll make people more comfortable with it and more open to it. So solving SDGs with autonomous driving. Well, due to the limited functions of autonomous vehicles as of now, the only real way to solve SDGs with self-driving cars is the work that it can provide people, like the research and the manufacturing. So in India, there are a lot of startups that are going to be able to hire people for these higher level production and research jobs. And due to the nature of the industry, even startup companies are not on an as unfair playing field when compared to other industries. And this helps solve goal number 8, decent work and economic growth. And then for my 2 truths and a lie, self-driving cars use deep learning to improve prediction skills and safety. Self-driving cars allow speed to be controlled autonomously, and other self-driving vehicles are being developed, such as boats.